I'd like to greet all human beings all around the world with a universal greetings of peace and the blessings of God be with you. All of my Muslim brothers and sisters around the world that's participating in Ramadan, I'd like to say Ramadan Mubarak. I'd like to say Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. I'd like to say Awudu Bilad, Himanaz, Satan Rajim. I seek refuge with God from Satan, the rejected enemy, the accursed devil. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. In the name of God, most gracious, most merciful. I greet all human beings with the peace and blessings of God. Rich, poor, old, young, no matter what your political, philosophical, personal, or religious beliefs may be. I greet all of you all with the same greetings of peace and the blessings of God be with you. Tonight is May the 30th, 2019. It's Thursday. It's about 9:29 p.m. I want to say something to all of those that follow my YouTube channel. You can listen to my critics a lot, and they always tell you about a case that I was wrongfully arrested for, unjustly tried, and wrongfully convicted for almost 19 or 20 years ago of sexual misconduct. It had nothing to do with having physical contact with anybody. The arresting official was one of the ones that be allowing certain criminals here in Charleston, Missouri, commit crimes against me and do nothing about it. And that's Robert Hearns, which is the chief of police for the Charleston, Missouri Police Department. Back in 2000, 19 years ago, Bobby Hearns was the lieutenant on the Charleston, Missouri Police Department. And it was a white police officer by the name of Beth Acap. If you look at her history after the Charleston, Missouri Police Department, probably went through 4 or 5 divorces, but she wasn't the type that should be a police. But her and Robert Hearns, they forced me down to the police station. They didn't have a warrant, didn't even have probable cause. And if you look at the documents real carefully, they never finished their investigation or interviewing alleged victim. They towed my car, never had my car searched, never found any evidence of anything. Robert Hearns got a probable cause affidavit. Jennifer Rafferty was the state's attorney back then. Anybody know who Jennifer Rafferty is? Her family was big time farmers in this area. I know nothing about any of this. I know I didn't do anything wrong, so I trust in a public defender. My case was a misdemeanor from the beginning to the end. I took a jury trial. Robert Hearns got a probable cause. Judge Brown let him be executed. All these people grew up together. But Robert Hearns didn't come to trial. Ain't that something? But let me tell you, even though they convicted me unjustly, I still contest that conviction. I still claim my innocence. 19 years later, I'm halfway done of getting this thing off of me that my enemies try to say, but they said is rape, child molesting, predator, sexual predator. But it's none of that. None of that at all. But half of it is gone. God is dealing with it. In 2016, an officer by the name Zach Albright put a false affidavit to the state's attorney, and they got a warrant, outstanding warrant for me for videoing a guy about 158 feet away from my house telling children that I raped children. I went in front of a judge by the name of Scott Horman, Horman, from out of Scott County. Had a lawyer out of Cape Girardeau, Missouri, that sent his son to represent me, and his son didn't call no witnesses, didn't do no investigation. And this judge, Scott Horman, found me guilty. Sentenced me the same day to 2 years probation. But let me show you how God worked it with him now. I sit in the courtroom in the Mississippi County here in Charleston, Missouri, the 33rd Circuit. Every week they have court. Guess what Scott Horman is doing now? Guess what God put him at now? And I prayed for it. He lost the judgeship. Now he an attorney. I just seen him this Wednesday in the courtroom, just this Wednesday. I think it was maybe, I can't remember, I think the 26th or the 27th. Just this Wednesday, it was yesterday. Just seen him, that's at the 29th. Just seen him in the court yesterday representing a female, poorly representing her. The female said she didn't understand nothing he was saying when he was telling the judge that he told her he told her to tell the judge that he represented her properly. He called all of her witnesses, and she said, "Wait a minute." She said, "No." But see, he didn't ask me that when he found me guilty. He didn't ask me that. He didn't ask me that the lawyer represent me properly. He knew he didn't. But let me tell you, God got him off the bench. Now, God is working with all of these people, legal, and these criminals that some of the Charleston, Missouri Police Department is getting away with things. But God is clearing my record up. Even though they falsely accused me twice for 2 misdemeanors in this town, one thing about it, they arrested me both times. But these people that's talking about me, you tell me how they felons getting caught or a gun being in their vehicle and they don't even get arrested. They be outside of a person's house, my house, 9 or 10 o'clock at night, harassing me, and all the police sergeant and the police officer do is laugh and joke with them. But God is dealing with it all. Anybody that tell y'all something about me, you study me, you study the cases that they put on me, which is misdemeanors, just to try to shut my mouth. But God is revealing it all. Peace be still.